Specialist ram breeder Ike Williams offers stud Romney, Southdown, Lincoln and South Suffolk rams through an innovative helmsman auction, preceded by online video clips of the rams on offer. The option allows farmers to view rams and their data and to bid and buy without travelling to South Canterbury.
It's just 1,000 stud ewe, so it's pretty intensive with the lambing and all that sort of thing. So I try and sell close to 200 rams a year. 65, my father bought a farm and started the first studs. We used to have cattle as well. We had Romneys and Herefords in 1965.
You got it. Left. Go left.
My father was quite a character. He always thought that if he couldn't have 10,000 of them, he'd have 100 good buggers. This place we bought when my father died in another farm, and it is a beautiful farm, but it's got the reliability with irrigation, generally, except for like the last year with the Apua. But you rely on the irrigation, and you need irrigation for a stud farm like this because no one buys little wee ram hoggets or little scudgy buggers, etc. So you need to have regular feed. Where my passion is breeding the sheep. So in terms of where I'm going, obviously the type of animal I'm trying to breed, my figures and the performance and all that, and your, I guess the success rate, not monetary-wise, but the success rate on that is your clients, how they're doing and whether they're coming back and how many rams you sell. And these days you've got to do a lot of marketing to be out there because it's a shrinking sheep market. So the only way for me to sell more rams is steal other clients. And that's just the reality of it, you know. And I always jokingly say if it gets to the point in the South Island I'm the only breeder left, at least it'll be easy for everyone to know where to go, you know. But it is hard work to keep going. But in terms of just the farm, I'm just quite happy if, you know, I'm paying my way and everything. I don't have to make a massive profit, you know, that's my lifestyle. You know, obviously, I like everyone, there's much money. It's a bonus if I can make a lot of money. But you measure it by clients and how happy they are and how many rams you're selling. And I measure it just my own, how well I think they're doing, because you've got to be confident where you're going. I've got 2 dual-purpose breeds. Lincoln's almost a rare breed, and they're really quite specialised in what their use is. But Romneys are a classic. If you go back 15, 20 years ago, they were big, long, slabby type things, you know, and you only had 110% fertility. Whereas Romneys now, you know, they're probably 100 Ks, and yet to look at them, they're just bricks. You know, they're smaller, but they're solid. And the fertility, we wean probably around 106% on the Romneys here. That's weaning, and you only have to do 175, like scanning to wean that, not 200 and lose 50% sort of thing. So they've come a long way. As you can see, he's not a big sheep, but he's still a heavy sheep. He's about 100 kgs. He's very deep. Thick, he's meaty, he's got a good open face, got good colour. He's actually a very good sheep, unbelievable. I'm quite impressed. Plus he's got good figures, which is the bonus, but he's got a decent fleece of wool, good medium jacket, he's good on his legs. He is a very good ram. This is obviously a Lincoln, which is very few in the country now. There's only about 6 breeders. They're quite a specialist market for them now. That their main thing is for crossing over merinos, probably for half-breeds, and then they cross again to sort of quarter-breeds. The thing about Lincolns is their longevity and very strong, heavy wool. But to specialise, you've got to have a good handle of the wool, so it's very soft, strong wool. And you can see for that, the lustre, it's got a special, they blend it with mohair, make wigs, and there's actually a contract with a Japanese thing there where they take, because of the lustre, they make a special yarn to blend into fancy suits. But yeah, the first sheep that came into New Zealand, and they like wet rainfall normally, but yeah, they're a tough breed to breed because of the lack of genetics around. I have an ag online sale in conjunction with my helmsman sale on the on-farm, so you can actually bid on the rams away from the farm. You can actually bid on them for about 3 weeks before, but it closes the same time as my main helmsman sale. Helmsman, instead of your standard auction, you can bid on all lots. And down the front here we have boards it up, and so lot 1 to 200, and you can bid on all lots, and then it shuts about 4 o'clock, which is the sale. It starts at 3, it shuts at 4 o'clock, and then you got 2 minutes for the last bid. So that's how it can work in with this ag online, which is like Trade Me. So bidders away from the farm can actually compete with people at the farm. And so obviously to do that, we have to do all these videos. I've just taken live weights, so you get an idea of their actual physical size. And now we take them through and we do videos where the lot 1 or lot 2, and I'll go Waidale X, and we have someone open up the wall on the Romneys, and then I'll do 20 seconds of the video, and we do that for every lot. That goes down to Dunedin for PGG, do with the Ag Online, that's PGG Wrightson's. and they load them all up and it goes on the Ag Online website. We have it live, as I say, from probably 5th of November. It's normally roughly time, so it's 3 weeks before. And then you can auto bid. It's probably a bit of ahead of its time, and it's one of those things that takes time to get used to. It's just like the helmsman auction. I think a helmsman auction is yards over a traditional auction, because a traditional one, your first ram comes up, or your fourth choice ram comes up first, and you think, God, am I going to bid, or how much am I going to pay for this sheep? And goes too far and you're not sure what it's doing. But with a helmsman, if you get bid out, oh, my first is gone, you can still go to your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and eighth. And so with our online stuff, it also helps like that. So you've got access to everything. This is Waidale's 945, lot 100. Let him go, please. The key for me is reaching a different market and exposing myself to more people. So one, originally, is just to get myself more out there, but I think practically going forward, it is going to be a way to buy rams. And I believe if you watch a 20-second video, like if you watch that, say, 10 times, if you're really keen on the sheep, you can see its pasterns, you can see the colour, you can see how it walks. You know, you have to watch it a number of times, but you can see all those things. And then the key is obviously they've got to be happy with, ideally it'd be good if they came to saw my farm and what I'm doing and philosophies and all that sort of thing. But, you know, I think it's quite a comfortable way to buy rams.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.